Good morning, students. Welcome back to your maths class. Children, we'll start a new chapter, chapter number 3, Understanding Quadrilaterals. In this chapter, we'll learn about polygons and their properties, quadrilaterals and their types, important characteristics of parallelogram, rectangle, square, and rhombuses. Now, first of all, we'll start with the polygon. A simple closed curve made up of only line segment is called a polygon. In your junior classes, you have done the polygons. A closed figure made up only by at least 3 line segment is called a polygon. For example, triangle. This is the figure having least number of sides. Rectangle we have taken. Now, how we can classify the polygon? We can classify the polygon according to the number of sides they have. In your book, one table is given to you. Number of sides are given. Number of sides or vertices, classification, and simple figure they have given. Number of sides are 3. Name of the figure will be triangle. Then a figure having 4 sides, that is called quadrilateral. A figure with 5 sides is called a pentagon. A figure with 6 sides is called a hexagon. A closed figure with 7 sides is called heptagon. With 8 sides, octagon. 9 sides, nonagon, and 10 sides, decagon. So this was the classification of the polygons. Now our next topic is diagonals. A diagonal is a line segment connecting any two consecutive vertices of a polygon. Number of diagonals we have n into n minus 3 divided by 2. This is the formula to find out the diagonals. Now, first of all, we'll see what is the diagonal. We'll join any two vertices of a triangle, non-consecutive. These are the diagonals. Now, we'll take example. With the help of formula, we'll find out the number of diagonals of a quadrilateral. In a quadrilateral, you can see we can draw 2 diagonals. Now we'll verify by using this formula. N means the number of sides. So there are number of sides. There are 4 sides. So we'll put the value in the formula. 4 into 4 minus 3 divided by 2. So this will be 4 into 1 upon 2. So we'll get 2. So our answer is a quadrilateral. There are 4 sides. So by using the formula, we can find out the diagonals. So there are 2 diagonals in a quadrilateral. Now our next topic is a convex polygon. Convex polygon means a polygon in which each angle is less than 180 degree is called a convex polygon. You can see ABCD is a quadrilateral. Here each angle is less than 180 degree. Same way ABCDE is a pentagon, and even in this also each angle is less than 180 degree. Now next we have concave polygon. A polygon in which at least one angle is more than 180 degree is called a concave polygon. Now you can see ABCD is a concave polygon. Here angle C is more than 180 degree. So this is a concave polygon. Our next topic is regular and irregular polygons. A polygon whose all sides and all angles are equal is called a regular polygon. For example, equilateral triangle and square. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal and each angle is of 60 degree. And same way, in a square, each side is equal and each angle is of 90 degree. So these are the examples of regular polygons. Now next we have irregular polygons, means polygons which are not regular. Polygons which are not regular means where all sides and all angles are not equal are called irregular polygons. For example, rectangle. In rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Angles are of 90 degree but all sides are not equal. So it is a irregular polygon. Now next we have in a convex polygon of n sides, means any number of sides, we have one formula to find out the sum of all interior angles, that is n minus 2 into 180 degree. We'll take one example. We are taking of triangle. There are 3 sides in a triangle. So 3 minus 2 into 180 degree. So we have the sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We know this thing, but we have verified by using this formula. So you have to write all these basics in your notebook. Thank you and have a nice day.